on behalf, and the questions that you did ask of us. So if we could just take a minute on that. First off, I mentioned earlier, and I hope that you hear me, the Marine Life Protection Act was passed by the legislature of the state of California. This group did not write that law. We are not the people who made the law. We volunteered to help go into the communities and make this, the implementation of this law, the best it could possibly be. I hear, and I think all of the task force members here, that this is hugely painful and very personal to each and every one of you that have spoken, and those of you who are here to support those who spoke. I don't think there's any doubt in our minds that this is very significant to you. We are volunteers as well, and we hope that you would understand that if it were left to the state, the meeting would not, this would not have been allowed to happen. We allow these sorts of opportunities for public input. When the state doesn't, the state would have ceased the meeting and terminated it, and you would not be allowed to go into the state capitol. And I understand, and I guess from the task force standpoint, we hope we can address most of your concerns and be as open and within our purview, but we cannot change the law ourselves.
They appointed Kathy Ray's from Big Oil to be on the task force. Ma'am, that's what the state appointed.
Ma'am, they appointed all of us as a balanced viewpoint. I understand. I'm trying to explain, and we really did honor and respect you. I would ask the same. So we are from different backgrounds, and we are trying to make the best recommendations to the law body that will put the regulations into place. And so that's our job here. That's why we've done so much outreach and had our staff working with you, appointed all these committees and task force. I know it's frustrating. I hear it. I live in a community myself that has been ruled by outside forces for many years in Lake Tahoe. And people have made decisions for us, and I hear what you're saying. I urge you to write your legislators, to work your tribal government with the state and with the federal government to make your assertions, the issues that you want to see addressed are with them, not with us. So
yeah, we're not getting over it.
I urge that, and I hear your anger at us. I really do. But we didn't write the law. We are trying to do our best to implement it the best way possible. We take time to break bread with people in this community. We take time for tours with your cultures. Your people have invited us. We've appreciated that. And your tribal governance councils are similar to our legislature. We can only advise them, but they make the decisions. So,
but we're a sovereign nation. We're like a sovereign nation.
You are.
We're not the same. You have to deal with us like you
You absolutely are. And I'm not.
Californians are outside of us.
And we cannot address that because we're not even
on our level. You're not even on our level, right?
That's correct.
Well, advise them to leave us alone.
That is correct.
Right.
That is correct. We're not on your level. So we do hear that, and we acknowledge that.
No, but you can help change the law. No native person sitting around that table. Yeah. Well, I see turquoise on that Roberta's ear, so that kind of makes me think that maybe.
So,
I'm sorry, my bad.
Excuse me.
Are you Indian?
I do want to take a minute. Early in the meeting today, at the beginning of our meeting, we did go around and introduce ourselves, and I'm going to allow that one more time, just so you do hear, because you did ask that question. And you've heard enough from me, but my name is Cindy Gustafson. I live in Lake Tahoe. I work for the local government there. And
why are you doing the ocean?
We're not recreational.
No.
And
we're not Lake Tahoe.
do you want us to introduce ourselves?
Yes, we do want them to read.
Okay, so if you would honor us and listen to our introductions, and then we are going to close the meeting, adjourn the meeting for a few minutes while we take a break. So.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question?
No, we're going to go through the introduction.
They're going to introduce themselves again.
Okay.
Could you tell us who pays you to as well?
We are not paid to be here. We are volunteers.
When you do have a job, yeah?
Yes, I do have a job. I work for the local government in Tahoe City, California.
And what government is that?
Tahoe City Public Utility District. Before that, I worked, I've also served on the State Fish and Game Commission, my local school board, and the Federal Advisory Committee for Lake Tahoe. So,
Let's make sure we listen to what every single person says, who they are, where they come from, what they
excuse me,
represent.
if you're going to continue to interrupt, then we're not going to go around and do this. So if you can just please, okay. I'm hearing from my fellow people that this is a good place to stop now. You've heard what I do. If you look on the website,
You don't want to hear none of those other guys. All these other people
excuse me, with this attitude, it's very hard to continue. But the website does have all of our bios on it, and we are volunteers. Okay?
well,
So with that, we're going to recess the meeting. Thank you very much.
Okay, no, I think we're good too.
Yeah, we're good too.
No, I think we're good too. Thanks for paying attention.
What?